All right, everybody, welcome to Van Life. We're back. We are back, and we got a good one for you today. We are in the cargo van, and we are on our way to Yosemite. Miss Ning here just whipped up breakfast, which we just slept in the Walmart parking lot. Here you go. Check it out. We're actually in Michael's right now, but that's Walmart over there. And we got a nice little tree-lined area here for the van. But yeah, we're jam-packed in here. We are on a road trip. We're back in the van. We've got this butane camp stove. Check it out. Miss Ning's just whipping it up hard in here.
You crazy, dude.
You crazy too, bro?
You're not gonna post it.
I'm posting it, dude.
No,
Yep.
don't do it.
But anyway, yeah, we're in kitchen mode now. We'll have to hopefully get you bed mode later and show you how we do that. Well, you can see we've got a big old bed back there. But anyway, this is pretty awesome. We've got eggs, zucchini, onion,
Oh my God.
sourdough bread. We've got tons of fruit. We've got our 5-gallon water jug here with our USB chargeable dispenser, which is pretty awesome. Wait a minute, what happened? Okay, that was a fail. I think the hose fell into the thing, dude.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right, so eat first. Sourdough bread. Look at that. That's how we're doing it. Welcome to Van Life. Walmart cooking.
Stop.
Camp stove cooking at Walmart, breakfast at Walmart, basically breakfast at Walmart. That's going to be the title of this video, but stay tuned for the next video because it might be something different. Well, it'll probably be something different, but you never know. It could be breakfast at Walmart again. Miss Ning? You're posting, I'm posting it. All right, folks, welcome back to the Walmart parking lot. It is now snack time, and here we go, check it out. This is fresh watermelon sourced locally from the area, which is California here, in Clovis, California. We're about an hour away from Yosemite, and we're hoping to get it up to Yosemite. It's a Monday. There you go. Look at that. That is going to be awesome. That was just in the ground a couple days ago. And here we go. Look at that. You guys want to see the parking lot again? Everybody loves the Walmart parking lot. What I kind of like about this is we're at Michael's. There's Walmart's parking lot, but they had construction going on. They have construction going on with the night crew. So initially we moved the van kind of where that Jeep is. We were under that tree is where we slept. It gets to about 100 degrees right now. So it cooled down nicely with the breeze at night. We didn't need blankets though. And look at this where we moved it now, though. It's really cool because there's like this cool little sidewalk, some grass. And when you open the back of the van, you know, you have a little grass behind you, which is kind of cool. But this place was pretty chill. And yeah, it was pretty good. So anyway, we're gonna go into a cleanup mode next. But that's how we're doing it. Walmart in the Ford van. We got our eyes peeled. We're looking for a Sprinter. We were kind of looking at a small Class C, but we've decided we're going to go Sprinter because we need to be able to stealth camp. And you can't really stealth camp in an RV as well. I know people do it. It's not as easy. But anyway, I got to go bang out this watermelon. But we appreciate you guys checking in. And we will see you on our next installment of Walty Wanders with Miss Ning on the open road. All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we go again, cooking in the van. And I know a lot of you van lifers like, you can't cook in the van. Well, we can. We're fully opened up. This is just our regular Ford Econoline van with a no-build build out. But we've got our butane camp stove and single burner, getting it done. Miss Ning's firing up steak, potatoes, salad.
Right here.
Look at that. Look at that. That's what's going on. But we are in Oakhurst right now, which is right outside of Yosemite. We're on our way to Yosemite. But you can see this is Oakhurst and a sleepy little town. Super cool. And up the hill there, we'll be heading up next, Yosemite. Now we're about 80 degrees here. We just came from Fresno, which is about 100 degrees. We're about 80 degrees. By the time we get up to Yosemite, it should be in the mid 70s, about perfect. Now this is peak season, but we're going up on a Monday, so we're hoping that it won't at least be a weekend type of crowd. But it is peak season. Typically, if you want to go between 6 a.m. and 2 p.m., you need a reservation, which is like $2. But then once you get to the park, it's $35 just to drive in. Unless you've got a campsite reserved, then you're good to go. But we're just going to beeline it in there, spend the whole day in, and then we'll probably travel out and go to some BLM land and crash out somewhere else. But this is it. This is how we're doing it. And look at that. So, anyway, this was a lunch. Steak, salad, sweet potatoes on the road in a parking lot in Oakhurst on our way to Yosemite. Who does that? We do it. And now you guys do too. All right, everybody, welcome back. This is a good one. Now, let me adjust my hat. So, the wonderful, the gracious, the hot flashing Miss Ning.
Cook again.
Here making me.
Sandwich.
It's now snack time in Yosemite. We made it. So far you've been seeing this journey. We've made it in. We got through the gate. Now here's the coolest thing. You have to know this about Yosemite. It is 35 bones just to drive into the park. Now, you have to, if you don't have a reservation between 6 a.m. and 2 p.m., you ain't even coming in with your 35 bones during peak season, which we're in. The dude at the gate's like, it's National Parks Day. There's free entry to the park today. Didn't have to pay the 35 bones. So far, I've only had to cough up 24 bones for the campsite. Now, I'm not sure we're gonna be in love with this campground. Thank you, dear. So let's flip this camera around. That is Half Dome. Last time, well, I've been here about last year. I drove through with a buddy, but last year, when I was probably in my 20s, now I'm in my 50s, so 30 years ago, I climbed the back of Half Dome. Now you need a permit to even do that, up the cables. Back when you just show up and climb. There is no permit needed. This place has been fully commercialized. There is tour buses, everything coming down. But when I came here in my 20s, I remember getting to the backside of Half Dome with my two buddies, and they're like, dude, we're gonna climb Half Dome. That sounds good. I saw it, I'm like, no way, I am not climbing the back. I ain't going up there. I froze on the cables halfway up. You look back, you let go, you're dead. People died, many people have died on that thing. You let go, you are done. Now I think they might require you to clip on to the cables. Back then it was just free handing it. So there you go. All right, everybody, welcome back. We made it to Yosemite Creek Campground. Quite the adventure, let me just tell you. It was a long day of driving, and the road in is brutal. It's like, if you go on recreation.gov and book your campsite, there's a bunch of campsites. They're all full, the ones that are down inside the valley, close to all the trailheads, amenities, blah, blah, blah. So we just grabbed this one. It's actually really remote, really beautiful, but it's like a few hours out of Yosemite Valley. But you're deep in the Sierra Nevadas, man. And it's crazy, but we made it. And so I thought I'd just bring you guys in. We just had our breakfast. Miss Ning, this is fresh local melon. Now, Miss Ning and I didn't sleep that great last night, and mainly because she was snoring all night long. Is that true? Wow. Okay, I was snoring all night long. Sorry about that, Miss Ning. And it was rough. We were like, dude, we're over it. But I just walked up this granite rock. And if I get a chance, I'll be bringing you that next. And the creek is down here, but it's barely a trickle. So anyway, I'm like, let me climb up here and just do a hike. So I did a hike and I hit the raddest oasis, running water, pools, fresh, and just rad. Just super rad. So if I get a chance, I might bring you a video from up there to let you guys enjoy that. But Yosemite Creek Campground, we just basically pulled the trigger on one online, not really knowing the campground or which spots to go for or which were better. And most of these people didn't either, because you can get into the woods and there's more secluded campgrounds that are more shaded and canopied with trees. But it wasn't that bad. We were only going to do a night here. So anyway, it was pretty good. The van is a Humpty Dumpty down this one lane road that's dirt and brutal. But we did get hooked up with some free camp wood, which was nice. Somebody left behind, so that was cool. And other than that, that's pretty much it. This was base camp, and probably try to do a little hiking today, see what we feel like doing, maybe head back towards the coast or possibly Bass Lake. We'll see. It's a coin toss right now. But anyway, that's my video update for Yosemite Creek campgrounds. Welcome to Yosemite. We're here at the creek right below Half Dome. Pulled right over, found this perfect spot. All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. Good one for you today. We are actually at, wait for it, Bass Lake. Bass Lake is just right, basically Yosemite, and just beautiful. It's sun just set. We rolled in straight from Yosemite. Well, not straight from, but we were at Yosemite last night, staying at Bass Lake tonight, which is really cool for me. And I know I look beat right now because I am. This has been road warrior stuff, and I've been sidelined for months, years, really. So the fact that I'm back out, but I'm kind of hard charging it a little bit, but it's all good. It is all good. Now, the thing that's cool for me personally, when I was a kid, my dad used to take us here to Bass Lake before he made his money. I mean, he started to make his money, but it was basically tent camping. We had a boat. We go water skiing, my brothers and I, and I had to be maybe 7, 8, 9 years old. So this is I came up maybe a year ago with my buddy, but we just went to the other side of the lake, jumped in the water, swam a little bit, and boned out. This was the first time I've camped since I was a kid here, 50 years ago. Been to 50 years. So it's changed a lot in terms of the facilities. They've stepped it up. We got a amphitheater, tons of day use areas, which is awesome. Like, you can just come up and for free, and the restaurant's nicer, the store is nicer, but it still has a really kind of a small town feel. Bass Lake's only got around 500 permanent residents, but this place is loaded with vacation homes. I would say at least 1,000, if not more. So that's pretty awesome. Now, let's go ahead and take a look around the lake here at Bass Lake at sunset. And here we go. Check this out. Here's some music off in the distance. Across the lake is where all the vacation homes are. On this side of the lake, as you come in, there's probably where more of the permanent residents are. There's like a couple dozen homes, maybe. Anybody that calls this place home and it's their permanent residence is either retiree or works in the area. Let's walk down to the water's edge, and there you go. You got a full moon. Here's one of the little coves that I used to swim in as a kid, and we'd dock our boat the way that guy's got his. Not docked, but beached or anchored off the shore. A lot of people have all their awnings ready to roll for tomorrow. And it's pretty cool because it's a Tuesday. So we came up without reservations. I tried to book online. It wouldn't let me. So I was like, well, let me just try my luck. And the first place I came up on, I just drove in. There was a camp host, Tony the Tiger, he said I could call him. And his first year as a camp host, he's like a retiree from not far from here. I think he called it Fireball or something like that near Fresno. But this water here is snow melt. And it is so fresh, clean. It's like, my buddy's like, it's like champagne of lake water. And I just swam in Yosemite Valley's river, and it's the same water. And this looks great. I'm excited, and tomorrow I'll probably be in this thing. I really want to go rent a boat or a jet ski to get out on the lake, but got a little inflatable canoe I might use for the first time and get out there. But look at this place. Isn't this just scenic and beautiful? Pretty nice. Where you at, bro? What are you about to do, dude? All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Guess where we're at today? Jet skiing! Guess where? Bass Lake. Just got back from where? Yosemite. Is that how you pronounce it? Yosemite?
Yosemite.
Yosemite, bro! Anyway, this is pretty awesome. We camped here last night. We've been on the gnarliest road tour. 3 days of fun, and just don't want this to stop. But we thought we'd invite you in and let you check out Bass Lake. And it's pretty nice. It is pretty nice here for sure. Look at all these beautiful homes, beautiful scenery right outside of Yosemite. Yosemite. Anyway, we're gonna get back to having fun, but if you get a chance, definitely come to Bass Lake. It's a must see, right, Miss Ning?
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we got a good one for you today. Guess what? It's pretty obvious. We're at Hearst Castle. This is insanity. Hearst Castle is so old, and so am I. It was 50 years ago when I was here. Miss Ning, what do you think so far?
Awesome.
I think it's pretty awesome too, but we just had to invite everybody in to be part of Hearst Castle with us on our road trip that's just been insane. So anyway, Hearst Castle, bringing it to you right. We're gonna join back with the tour, but then we'll see you on the next one.